Hello everyone, Alana here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's recommendations come from myself and Chris. Chris is recommending the book Things You Save in a Fire by Katherine Center, and I'm recommending the book The Forgotten Home Child by Genevieve Graham.
If you want to try a novel that is character-driven by a strong, likable but flawed woman, then try Things You Save in a Fire by Katherine Center. This is the first of her books that I have read, and it was very enjoyable. Cassie is one of the only female firefighters in her Austin, Texas firehouse. She has lived by the advice of her captain to never date firefighters. To her, love is girly and not worth the trouble. Cassie has had a bit of a troubled life, but when her estranged and ailing mother asks her to give up her entire life and move to Boston, she is at first resistant, but other circumstances on the job force her to reassess her life and accept a position at a new firehouse, which comes with a lot of sexism. Cassie loves being a firefighter, and she feels that it isn't just a job, but that it defines who she is. Cassie is dependable, resourceful, takes initiative, and she perseveres through discrimination, hazing, having inadequate medical supplies, and resistance from her fellow firefighters. On the personal side, Cassie promised herself she would never open her heart to love or forgive her mother. She finds it hard to overcome her feelings of abandonment by her mother, but slowly she is able to learn to find acceptance, offer forgiveness, and discover what love really feels like with the help of her mother's best friend, and the rookie firefighter who started the job on the same day. Katherine Center gives us a heartfelt and healing novel about vulnerability, forgiveness, and courage in love and life. This novel compels us to think about the relationship with Cassie and the rookie, but more importantly, reconnecting with her mother. It makes the reader think and reassess their own feelings of love and family. You can find Things You Save in a Fire in regular print, ebook, and downloadable audiobook at the Brantford Public Library. Check out our website. Enjoy.
My recommendation is The Forgotten Home Child by Genevieve Graham. This is a historical drama that is inspired by true events. In this story, we are introduced to 97-year-old Winnie, who is harboring the shameful horrors of her past, secrets she hoped that would die with her. She is forced to confront those horrors when she moves in with her granddaughter and her great-grandson starts asking questions about the family's history. The reader is then transported back in time to London, England, where a homeless Winnie and her street friends were taken into Dr. Bernardo's home for orphans. And they are eventually moved to Canada as part of the child migration movement during the early 20th century. In Canada, their lives were supposed to improve from the slums of London, but in many cases, it simply didn't happen. Winnie tells the tale of the 5 friends' life in Canada and the hardships they endured. This novel is captivating, gripping, emotional, and heart-wrenching at times, and it's very well written. A lot of it takes place not too far from Brantford, around southern Ontario. Although fictional, it's based on real stories. It can be difficult to read sometimes, but it's a great book for anyone interested in the history of Canada and Britain. I'd never heard about this migration program before being introduced to this book, and it prompted me to do some research of my own. If you're interested in this book, please use the link below to place a hold today. Happy reading, everybody.